Hey guys, so I'm going to be straight with you. By the end of this video, I want there to be no question about my intentions with this channel, the future of this channel, and the future for myself, which in turn is synonymous with this channel and everything that I build around it. And, you know, therefore is also synonymous with my relationship with you, the viewer. I want there to be absolutely no question about who I am, why I'm doing what I'm doing, why you should care, and how much time I'm willing to put into you, the viewer. And the fact that my genuine intention is to help as many people as possible, and that I plan to make a life out of this. Not just YouTube, but everything I build around it. Right? You know, with the website that I will build, with the following that I will build, and this is the attitude I have put forth. And I just came to such an epiphany today. And I'm making this video to kind of solidify this epiphany in something solid that you guys can kind of, you know, keep me in check with. You know, I want to make sure that everything I put forward in this video, I follow through with. And if you guys, in the future, you see anything from me that seems like I'm going against this, then feel free to call me out. All right? Because this epiphany that I've had today, it really will affect my channel going forward and how serious I get with it. Right? Because it will become my life out of necessity. I'll explain why it's a necessity right in a second. But I'll tell you how the epiphany came by. So I've been watching this YouTuber called Brian G. Johnson for quite a while now. And by nature, he's a man who helps he helps people grow the YouTube channels, and the growth of this YouTube channel can very much be well attributed to Brian G. Johnson. So thank you, Brian. If you're watching, you're probably not. But there's always been something more. I always return to his content, and I trust him. Fundamentally, I've always trusted him. And it's just something about his energy that made me trust him. And I've been thinking about it. Like, I've never understood why. Until today, when I listened to him on a podcast, on somebody else's YouTube podcast. All right, and I listened to the whole thing. And almost right away, I realized that he was very similar to me. Right? Growing up, he wanted to create something for himself. He wanted to create a legacy for himself and be free from the 9 to 5. That's something that I've always wanted. But that's kind of secondary. Right? I realized that the reason he seemed so genuine and the reason why I trusted him so much is because when he went into, you know, his pursuit as an affiliate marketing guru and, you know, someone that genuinely wants to help other YouTubers grow, he created this mantra for himself. And I've written this on the first page of my journal here. So I'm going to read this to you because it just, I was at work when I was listening to it, and I just had to stop and I had to just breathe because it was absolutely enlightening, and it just opened my eyes to why this man is so polarizing in my eyes, and why I hope that I am being, you know, I am polarizing in your eyes as well, right? Because I want to become as genuine as Brian G. Johnson. I don't want to become Brian G. Johnson. I want to become, you know, Kaz. I want to become myself, but, you know, this is an incredibly powerful message, right? So, today I stake my claim, and from this day I'll be wealthy in finance, friendship, and in life in general. I will play for all the marbles, and they will be mine. I will stare down the face of fear as I kick down the door of opportunity, as I announce my arrival wherever life may take me. I will let no man tell me otherwise, For it is me, and me alone, who is in charge, in control of my destiny. Today, I stake my claim. So it became very, very apparent to me that the reason why he came off as that he's come off so genuine to me is because when he went into, you know, his line of work, he didn't go into it with, oh yeah, I'll just post this video or whatever. I'll do that. Maybe it'll work out, or maybe it won't. No. He went into this line of work knowing very well that he will succeed. He will be tunnel visioned, and he will succeed even if it costs him an arm and a leg. Hopefully it does not cost him an arm and a leg, but I want to start having the same attitude towards this YouTube channel, because I am so passionate about the topics that I speak about, right? So, and essentially the area that I want to start delving into is, you know, this fusion between getting men in perfect order in terms of their style, and also the psychological and philosophical, and you know, like, get yourself in order, and then what do you do, right? Because that's something that I see missing in this kind of style YouTube genre, right? Hey, this is how you look good. Great. Now what? Right, so this is what these Hussar talks kind of facilitate, and then I have the mechanistic videos, right? So I want to start getting into other, you know, avenues of style, right? I've been focusing mostly on beards, and I think beards will always be, you know, kind of at the top, because I think beards are an excellent vehicle for driving personal change. So, who am I, and what are my goals going forward in life? Because I suppose you guys haven't really met me yet. All right. My name is Kaz Veselka, right? But my real name is Sharunas Veselka, but that's hard for a lot of people to pronounce, so I go by my middle name, Kaz, which is the short form for Kazimieras. I am a classical singer from Ontario, Canada, and I'm in love with and married to probably the most supportive, beautiful individual that I've ever met in my life. But in our future, the places that, you know, her career will bring us will be absolutely amazing, right? We're going to be taken all over the world, because she's going to be teaching English overseas, and of course, I gladly am going to come with. But it really comes down to, you know, and this is where that necessity comes in. It really comes down to me being able to support us, you know. Well, she'll be doing a lot of the supporting as well, but, you know, I have to be able to find, you know, a stable income no matter where I am, right? And I think naturally, something like a YouTube channel that's built on affiliate marketing with, you know, a website and a whole different, lot of different avenues, is probably one of the best things you could do as someone who travels and moves a lot. So, that is my claim, guys. I'm staking my claim, right? I truly, truly want to make this, you know, a real thing, and you know, expect in the next year and a half for me to go part-time at work or something like that, because, well, I'll have an established website. I'll have a lot of things in place that'll start, you know, hopefully getting me at least $50 a day, something like that. I think right now I'm making about $20 a week right now. This channel isn't monetized yet, but, you know, for my affiliate links, you know, I figured I'd be open about that. I'm making about $20 a week. My best day was $20 in one day, but my goal is, as soon as I'm making, you know, around $120 to $150 consistently every single day, let's say for 3 months I make, you know, around there for that straight 3 months, I'm going to quit my job, or at least, you know, cut my hours down to 10% of what they are. Right? Not only that, but hopefully I'm going to go to barber school. Right? I want to learn how to cut hair. I want to learn how to style beards, because I'm obsessed with hair, guys. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, that is something I really, really want to do, and I think it's going to improve my content. You know, like, I think a really, really cool thing would be, you know, people coming over to my house and me cutting their hair and having you know, just a pleasant life talk with them, you know, and also spicing in a bit of tutorial, right? Interesting people that are influential and polarizing, I suppose. I really want to make this a great channel, guys. Also, I'm going to start becoming a personal trainer eventually. I think barber school is going to come first. Personal trainer will probably come afterwards. But that's also going to kind of enter into, you know, this whole realm of making yourself the best possible person that you can, getting yourself in order, because I always have been extremely passionate about fitness. If you guys know my history whatsoever, I actually had this phase a little while back where I kind of wanted to be a fitness model, I suppose. If you go to my Instagram, urban_Hussar, you'll see that this is the case, right? So yeah. The day when I can build a platform which is large enough to sustain myself would be simply the happiest day of my life. Well, my wedding day was amazing too, but if I can make a living out of this, which it is out of necessity, so therefore it will happen. I am staking my claim, and well, let's pull some more lines out of this. I will let no man tell me otherwise, for it is me and me alone who is in charge. In control of my destiny. Today, I will stake my claim. And I will build my legacy here on YouTube and all the platforms surrounding it. And I think it's going to start reflecting in my content, so keep an eye out for that. And also, I think I'm going to start, you know, I think I'm going to come up with kind of a slogan for this channel that kind of encompasses what I'm about. I haven't thought about that yet, but it will happen eventually. So, hopefully that was straightforward enough. I didn't dance around too much. I'm going to think about a lot of this. I'm going to come back and listen to this video every now and again and think, how true am I to this idea, right? Obviously, you know, my opinions can change, but I think this is probably the purest way to go about my channel that I could possibly go about it, right? I'm not going to change the framework of what I've said. Maybe just tweak a few things. So, I truly hope that you'll go along on this journey with me. It's going to be quite a crazy journey, and I want you guys to know me as best as possible. I want to be like a friend to you, right? I really, really do. I want to be whatever's missing in your life, because I've had times in my life where I've had things missing and, you know, where I've needed gaps filled, and hopefully I could be that person you can kind of turn to, somebody that's going to make you smile, somebody that's going to make you relate. Anyway, I'm rambling. Have a wonderful night, guys. Hopefully you have a better idea of what I, Kaz, the Urban Hussar, am about. Cheers.